Hello everyone, a huge edition of Kick-Ons with the three best minds in footy, bar none. Kane Corns, Kate McCarthy, Josh Jenkins, in rare form all of you. Led by you, Skipper.
Well, I had a poor week, so I'm just gonna zip it this week, but always lovely to spend my evenings with you three.
It is good to be here. Let's get to a win, though.
Okay, let's get to you, most importantly. Hello, Joshua.
No, I'm just waiting for the win.
Let's get to you, because your man, Gorgeous George, is dominating.
Our man, I can't leave you behind with this one. But George Hewitt, I cannot believe he was $2.55. He ended up... I know.
Punters.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault that they're not jumping on, because he didn't only kick one, which he was $2.55. He kicked two. And then I've had another look this week, because I do my anytime value every week.
Yes.
He's still $2.30 to kick a goal. So we're going to have that this week again for our anytime goal value. 6 games he's kicked 1+. His last 2 he's kicked 2. Jump on that. That is a good one. And congratulations to those 2 punters on the feed.
Thank you for the faith, those 2 punters. And this, what is this, first goal, second goal or third goal? Now available?
Yeah, we had a win on that last week and a few weeks ago as well. And I thought Hayden McLean coming back into this side, I like him for either the first, the second or the third goal of the game. He ended up getting it done with the first goal of the game, but that is my new favourite market. Have a look, because it only goes up day of game, so keep an eye out for some of those. It's a very nice market to look at.
Good tip, JJ. You've got a little eye on something.
Well, how did we go in the multi last week?
We'll get to that in a moment. We'll give you your flowers, but at the moment, there's other things you need to throw to. Something you saw.
Are there? Oh,
yeah, something you saw during the week.
Thought I was potentially not allowed to show this, but we'll show it anyway. So I actually played Brad Hill under 25.5 personally. So how'd that work out for me? Because he had north of 40 plus disposals. So Bradley Hill 40 plus, you think that's the bit you're going to sweat on. The line, he just got within 67 points of St Kilda. So more than one way to sweat when it comes to having a bet.
Okay, now let's give you your flowers, because our multi...
How'd we go?
No good.
What's going on here?
Since I put everyone on notice, I've been absolutely poop.
I told you Willem Bursman was playing centre-half forward. You wouldn't listen to me.
You know what? Give Jagger Smith the rising star right now, because he's out playing Willem. That's simple as that. They're playing him as a key forward. Get him up on the ball, mate.
Don't change the subject.
Sorry,
Don't put him in your multi for 25 disposals when he's playing in the goal square.
I didn't 25. I said 18, if you don't mind, or 16. Over-under results round 17. I know you love playing along at home.
Oh, yeah.
So JJ has a 3 lead.
Talk to me.
I'm worried about K-Mac's ability to give him 7 and get past him.
K-Mac's in trouble. Plenty of time for me to still get JJ. But what about Naz? Well done to you two. Well done, because he went about 10 over, 33.5. How can you go 10 over that?
Yeah.
Wow, that is huge.
Well, he was playing Essendon, that's how. And I learned the hard way with Brad Hill, who wasn't a part of that.
And Zach Merritt was, what was his, 28.5?
So Zach Merritt was the interesting one. So Kate, of course, is on the over. He's got 28 disposals. One more. And Kate would have got a tick and we would have got a cross. So this is late in the game. Have a look at the opportunity.
To be fair, that's a clever tap on.
We're not about clever. We're about numbers. So that was the difference. 3 opportunities. It would have been green tick for Kate and a cross for us. But I
reckon that's happened to me about 7 times. So if that had happened, if any one of those 7 that I had, I'd be up with you.
You've got to know what knock-on
I'm giving you a moral victory. I think you should have been. Make sure you follow us on our feed. We absolutely love you for doing that. Let's go to... Can we go all to the end of the round? The last game, Sunday 4:40 p.m. at the Gabba. It's Brisbane versus Essendon. Not because of the Bombers, but because of the Lions. Kano, are you now a believer?
Well, I had my big red texter.
You got off, did you?
I was ready to get on, but I didn't put pen to paper.
You sure?
I did not.
You edged that way?
I did. I edged that way, but I didn't actually touch the paper, not like many others on this panel.
Don't look at me.
But no, we were smart not to write them off, because now they're going to make a charge and making the competition nervous, I reckon, Richo.
Yeah, they are flying along. So you can imagine they will just demolish the Bombers.
Well, I mean, they'll win, but will they be disinterested?
What do you mean?
Oh, well, so this is the thing all year, and I said it at the start of the year. They'll win games they have to, and they'll struggle in games where could go either way. I think they've clearly got their game together post-bye, and there's been some big wins post that. But Sunday afternoon at the Gabba, where they typically play pretty well against Essendon, I don't know if it'll cover the line. The line's quite big in this game. I think they win, absolutely. But it could be one of those games where they just do enough to get it done, in my opinion.
Look at that set of numbers there and let's not forget who they've played, Sydney and Geelong, in that little mix as well. They are doing everything you want a team to do. They've just been setting themselves, and I've said all along, until they are mathematically done, you should not discount them, because they've been at this for 7 years. You'd expect them to be a bit wayward with their focus, and they are ready to rock and roll.
So $1. So that line's 62.5. I mean, surely you're confident they can do that.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't be.
No.
Well, you were saying that you've never seen a lower team.
No, I think they'll cover that.
On the agenda setters.
I don't think that was me that said that. It might have been someone else. But
you agreed?
I'm a bit Essendon fatigued, to be honest with you, Richo. Like, what a disgraceful franchise they are and have become. And wasn't the old coach's fault. But anyway, we'll move on. There's them to win the premiership. Good value, I would have thought, at $4.20, albeit they're going to have to overcome Fremantle, of course. To make the grand final, $2.45. If they get there, they win it, I think, is your view.
Well, just
JJ.
quickly, very quickly, if it was Brisbane Fremantle this weekend, who would you tip in a grand final?
Fremantle.
Brisbane.
I still think I'd go Freo.
I'd go Brisbane, comfortably.
Well, that'd be 2.
We're
That'd be
split.
2-2.
Yeah.
I can count, mate.
Thank you. So note to self, don't talk about Essendon ever again on this show from Kane Corns.
Or
It wasn't
James
Hang on a
Brad's
minute.
fault.
Or
wait a
James
second.
Hurd.
Or James Hurd.
But wait.
But wait.
Wait. we got one more thing we got to address.
What?
On notice.
Oh, who's on notice?
Well, an Essendon player.
Put the whole joint
I
on notice.
told you they have the
that was
most pathetic group of senior players I've ever seen. So that all
Easy
of them,
there.
all of them. Ridley wants I ripped my quad. It's Essendon's fault. I'm going to go to Brisbane. Merritt, I'm going to go. Even though I signed a $60 one out, I'm going to blow the whole place up. Redmond's on notice. This disgraceful stuff from their senior players. Well, that's no care. Like that's
just an error.
You wouldn't do that. No, you wouldn't do that in January at pre-season training, Richo, let alone at Marvel Stadium in a real game. So his numbers have fallen off a cliff. They are mentally fragile, and I've said it time and time again, the most pathetic group of senior players at any club that I have seen in my time covering football.
Remember earlier in the season, though, when we went through least wins?
Yeah.
Do you remember who had Essendon?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, receipts.
Hello.
Someone's keeping receipts.
A little head wobble.
She's
Guys
learning.
weren't keen on it.
She's learning.
To
I was thinking,
stay.
no, and I
You
was
have
like,
to
no.
separate. You're going to put Josh in the middle.
I think
I'm
they're
so
spooners,
proud.
and now they're what,
So
$1.30.
proud,
If I could interrupt your receipt keeping just for a moment. Ridley, McGrath, the captain, Merritt and Redmond, all on the trade table at the end of the season.
pathetic.
Well, you get... No, don't even
Oh,
bother.
no, pathetic.
Put them on the trade table and start again.
Getting a little emotional. Our girl's growing up. Let's go to Saturday's game. GWS versus Geelong. What do we think about the Cats
Yeah,
at the
well, I
moment?
wanted to get you guys your take on it because they're 1-4 in their last 5 games. They've been, I guess, beaten by teams that are right up there in contention. The one game that they won was against the Gold Coast where they smashed them. But the other 4 that we see there, so Carlton, Adelaide, Freo and Brisbane, any concerns for them? Or you think, they know when they need to be playing good football?
Some concerns. I look at a few of the personnel, like Cameron's been spoken about, done to death.
So injured.
They've got to sort that out. Now, whether it's a rest, whether it's a positional change, I'm not sure. Mark Blitzarves is the other one. He used to solve every problem for them. Ruck, wing, tag, whatever. He's not doing that either. He's 35 years of age. So, some concerns for me.
Too reliant on Stewart and Dangerfield. 2 mid-30s players, so reliant on Dangerfield. Like, the guy's 36 and Stewart into his 30s now, so they don't have a whole lot underneath that. That's a concern. And then their forward line's way too tall. We've been saying that for a month. Way too tall in their forward line. There's their numbers. They're not good enough to make the grand final. Would they be in a prelim? I wouldn't be surprised, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they were knocked out pretty early in the final series.
So Cameron Neal, yes, but then both Henrys.
Henry, Dangerfield, Martin. Like, it's they're way too tall.
They've got 6 sort of marking, taller type players. Or who?
Why is Jack Henry?
Players
Why
who-
doesn't he
No
go
idea,
back?
Richo. That
Defensive
makes
forward.
No sense.
It worked against Harris Andrews the first time. They thought they'd go with it again. It probably only works as a surprise. The thing is with him, I don't think physically he's going well enough to go back, and they don't have the confidence in him to go back. So, they're looking for run in that team.
What do we make of, for a future form guide, that game down in Launceston with Hawthorn and Melbourne? How can we use that for positive or negative?
I really don't know. I just wanted to throw up the most bizarre set of numbers in terms of the scoreboard and scores from stoppage, scores from clearance. So this is the first 2.5 quarters. Have a look at the turnover and the clearance game, which is basically where you do 95% of your scoring. Have a look at what Melbourne did to Hawthorn. And then the last quarter and a half, now I don't know whether Melbourne switched off, Hawthorn switched on. It was 74-2 in the back half of that game. I don't know that we've ever seen anything like it. I have termed, now I said this to Kane on radio, he didn't understand. I said...
Well, understand or he ignored you?
No, he didn't understand.
What did you say?
He actually doesn't believe horses have brains and can think for themselves.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I said Hawthorn are 3-year-old colts who want to be off at stud but haven't done the job yet. They lose focus.
So that's not the way he said it at all.
Hang on, we're leaning forward.
He explained it like the horse knows that it's in a race now, and in 3 years' time it's going to be in a paddock having kids.
They're coltish.
As if the horse is thinking, okay, in 3 years' time I'm not going to be racing anymore. I'm going to be in a paddock.
So I better give it now because I'm going to have a long rest.
What a ridiculous thing.
You've done me dirty. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly where I'm going.
I'm not getting involved in your cultishness. Whether you need to be gelded is another question.
Will you beat the Hawks, the Blues, or not?
Gee, that's a great question. They're
If
getting
you do,
them at the worst possible time. Because the one thing that the Hawks do is they do have a little sip of their own bathwater.
Well, they did have 6 of their best 23 out.
If there's a team you don't want to face when they've come off a loss like that, I'd probably say the one team in the competition is either Hawthorn or Brisbane, when they've been smashed like that in a first half.
Mitchell.
Yeah, in a first half of games.
Dangerous.
Whereas I would have loved them to have a big win so they'd be have a little sip of the bath water and be happy with themselves. Let's move on to Saturday because that's what my schedule says. Saturday 1:15, St Kilda versus Port Adelaide. This blockbuster.
Under the roof. What about Nasiah? Just a couple looking for a positional change. Us punters just want the numbers.
Well, he
40
did have a
plus.
positional change, JJ. So let's have a look at his time in position from that game on the weekend versus the season. So he did. He played more midfield. He floated a little bit back in defence and then floated forward as well. But I liked it. I liked the balance that we got. They basically throw him wherever the ball is, let's be honest. And the ball spent a majority of time through that midfield, through the centre bounce, and he attended him and then went forward. Yeah.
Burgoyne, Jace Burgoyne played on him last time, had 28. He had 28 last time. I could care less whether it's mid or back. I just don't want it to be forward. Yeah. I don't understand the full forward stuff out of the goal square. Physically he's not going to get the job done. This guy, Brad Hill, though, as well, they both had 40 plus in this game, which
I'm just telling you, 32 is the best bet I've ever seen. And I got burnt last week on 33.5. That's the best bet.
32.5 overs. Just take that.
Jace Burgoyne's a pretty good athletic matchup for him.
The furthest thing from a tagger that
kept him to 28 earlier this season.
Yeah, because he's playing forward. Has ever worn a Port Adelaide jumper. He's the furthest thing.
What would you know about Port Adelaide taggers?
And Cochrane and Carr and there's been taggers everywhere. And Matty Thomas, Michael Wilson, Jace Burke. Furthest thing from a Port Adelaide tag I've ever seen.
Wow.
35 plus for Naz.
Right. Wow.
I like Port at the line in this game. I actually like them to win, but I like them at the line. Yeah.
Sheepers.
They've been a lot better than their form says. They've lost so many games by such close margins. And I think each week that they're not going to win the next week. Like last week, I wrote them off against North. They did what they needed to do. It wasn't convincing, but got the job done. I just think their season on a whole, they've been better than St Kilda this season.
Have only conceded 100 points once.
That's interesting. To play in a wildcard final or to finish in a wildcard spot, two different things. So therefore, you're just trying to predict.
You got to
predict where they finish on the ladder.
Check the fine print on that.
Very, very important. You're taking over. Who am I?
So we've been. I'd say it's been a little indifferent. Maybe some technical problems as much as any problems I've presented. This
as the bus.
This one hopefully will be a little more seamless.
Okay, talk to me.
So over the past handful of years, since 2022, forwards who have had the least amount of goalless games. Okay. So I've given you the top two so you don't guess the top two and then throws out the whole thing. Okay, would you like to throw up a name? The forwards across the competition who hit the scoreboard at least once more often. Mitch Georgiades. Let's throw up. I think we start sixth up through the first one. Hello.
What about Patrick Voss?
Patrick Voss. Hello, I didn't know you were having a kiss.
Hello.
Must have seen the clips on the computer.
What about
Okay.
my man? What about my man, the astronaut?
Is Aaron Norton on the list? Not on the list.
No.
Has kicked a goal every game this season, though.
What about Jack Gunston then? Surely Jack
Are you having
Gunston.
2 guesses in a row? are you?
Not on it.
I think we're just throwing names
Back
out.
to
aren't we?
Kate, I think, Kane, if you could just follow the rules here.
Big Mabsy.
Mabior Chol, I don't think was on the list. You wouldn't have got that one, so I'll give you Max King. That's a pretty... I mean, he gets knocked
Didn't
a fair
say
bit.
gameless forwards.
Well, hang on.
Gameless forward.
It's 5% at 4, Tom Lynch.
Oh.
I think those percentages are going to dip for him. He's been struggling. And at 3, Jesse Hogan has been a very consistent goal kicker. So they are the 6 players from 2022 to current who have kicked a goal in the most amount of games.
So in summary, 0 out of 3 guesses.
I dispute some of that.
0 out of 3
I
guesses.
dispute Jack Gunston. He kicks a goal in every game he plays.
Evidently not.
Yeah, well.
Take it up with Louis at Champion
dispute
Day.
it. You're taking him back to Brisbane.
You know what?
That's
Get up early and do the work.
Exactly. Bring your own segment next
Look
week.
at him.
Maybe even next year.
Shaking his head. Oh, Lord above. Hey, Coleman Medal Market. Where do we see it playing at the moment?
I'm about to give up on the Coleman medal. I don't know.
Where do
You know
I
what? It is so
see it?
close.
Thank you, but I mean, who do you? It's got to be Curnow at this point, doesn't
I
it?
mean, it's a lot about the draw, so you've got to factor in which of those teams play
Dollar for value.
Essendon again, and which plays West Coast will be a deciding factor. Like, someone could kick 10 against Essendon if they play them.
Isn't this week the time if you think Logan Morris could kick a few against Essendon? They play them this weekend. If he has a big bag against them, he's $9.50 at the moment. Do you want to get on him now in sort of preempting that he has a massive game
Good
against
call.
Essendon and then he'll wind right in?
Good call. I don't need to. I backed him at 67 on the sports bet feed.
What have we?
But if he loses by
created
1,
here?
I'll tell you what, I'll be straight to head office.
yeah, that's
There'll be a
looking for
royal
that
commission
goal
if that
back
happens.
that they should have given him.
Yes,
Kane's
I'm
on
with
board
you.
with me.
I'm with you.
No, I agree as well.
I'm with
So
you.
does Kate.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mate, we're all with you. What about poor old Tommy Lynch? He's so close to... He's got
500, he's close. He's
got the $4.99
He's got
yips.
yips.
I mean, you feel for him.
And not only that,
Who's wants him to go around again?
he's cost them 2 games.
He's got
no.
the navy blue yips. That's what he's got. He can't kick a goal
cost
against
him.
Carlton.
Jason, have a look at the numbers. Round 1, his expected goals, Champion Data measure this stuff. He kicked 2 goals, 7. They expected him to kick 5 goals, 4 from those shots. 4-point margin, cost him the game. Round 17 on the weekend, he kicked 0 goals, 1 from 4 shots. 3 didn't even score. They lose by 2 points. Do the math. Cost them 2 games.
He's called me Jason. It's time for a break. You're watching Kick-Ons. Hope you're enjoying Kick-Ons. Over and under time now, and we're going to take on the big game, which is Saturday night at the MCG. 80,000 plus people packed into the Mighty G to watch Carlton versus Hawthorn. Can I give you Patrick Cripps and tell you the line's 27.5? Maybe ladies first. What do you think?
I think he goes under that at 27.5. I think,
Attention or just...
Yeah, a bit of attention. I think Hawthorn's midfielders will roll up the sleeves this week and get to work, and I think they'll make it very difficult for the Blues midfielders.
I believe I went under as well. That's a good line
believe.
from our traders. Like, that's like the perfect line.
Yeah.
It's really difficult, but I'm going to go under.
Under for me as well.
Okay, so we're
Without much confidence.
all agreeing. What about Sam Walsh? I'd love the stats on first quarters. By gee, he flies early. What about 28.5 though? Does he
Did he
cover
have
that?
1 in the last quarter last week? Really, does he run too hard too early? Is that such a thing?
It can be.
Does he get cultish maybe in the last quarter?
Well, he could blow himself up.
I've gone under here. I'll just play the number on Walsh as well. I don't think he gets attention, but I'm happy to just take him on at 28.
Yeah, I've gone under as well.
I went under as well, so we're all in agreement there.
Okay, this is interesting. Just a little note for you two. You can't make ground on him if you agree with him.
Yeah, but you can't be swayed by others' opinions, Richo. You've got to stick to your
Exactly.
guns.
Slowly just chase
Even if you
him
are
down.
7 behind.
Back in my box.
Slowly.
Jai Newcomb, 26.5 is the line.
So they're going to respond in a big way. I think he's going to be angry. I went over. I think he goes big. I think this is the 32.
Ooh.
This is the
I had-
32 possession
Had
game.
the same thought process as you, Kane. I think he responds. He had 1 clearance in the first half last week. He's been averaging 11 in a game. team. I think he comes out of the blocks and gets a lot of the footy.
This is where they give me a chance. I think Gorgeous George will stand on him and hopefully restrict him and hopefully get forward and kick a goal on him as well. So I've taken Newcombe on
that was a mistake.
At that line.
That was an error from you.
Let's let them play the game before we make that claim.
A significant error.
What about William Day at 22.5? Gosh, he's a good player.
So great player. Same thing. I think he's angry. I think he's just getting back into some higher game time. 22.5 is a low number for him. He'll have 15 at half time.
Yeah, agree. I think he'll get more game time this week as well and just keep building towards finals. So over.
On paper, this felt like an easy one, but when I had a look at the numbers, not as he'll go for a 25 and then he'll go back to 16. He's not prolific yet, but I took the over on that one.
Okay, so let's have a look at them all. Kate and Kane are identical, so I think that their margin between each other will stay the same.
Value hunters.
Should do.
It should do. And JJ. So there's only one.
All comes down to John Newcombe.
It comes down to Jai. Okay. Who's got a Kane up their sleeve?
I do.
Let me go. It's my segment. I'll go first.
Right.
Particularly when I know you're coming at me next.
Right.
Kevin Sheedy.
Yes. Sheets. Loves the show.
Well, I mean, look, these two things. Now, he's got a giant scarf on now. We'll just put that to the side. That doesn't make a whole heap of sense. These people have paid good money. He's stopping Essendon fans from leaving.
He's having fun.
He's lucky they've even turned up in the first place because that club is an absolute rabble. If you pay your money, you're allowed to leave whenever you like. Kane, get to it.
I've got a double Kane because he didn't realise that was actually an advertising campaign for Sheeds. So he was paid to do that by a company.
No.
It was a skit.
It's a
It was a skit. So he got sucked in.
Walk
So
right
Kane
JJ.
And Kane JJ here for this
What happened?
rubbish. He's called in Swamp, who doesn't get out of bed for silly questions like this. Like Swamp does the hardest of hard questions. This was the question most team changes we've seen in a single round. Sir Swamp thing. Well, we had to wait a couple of weeks. We had to wait a couple of weeks. JJ thought
7 weeks
changes. And it was like it hasn't been done in like 30 years. 7 weeks.
And most of them had buys.
Come on, mate. Come on, mate.
Mate, it's rare to see you make an
tired.
error. And Swamp's also a massive fan of the show. Thanks for helping out,
Swamp.
man.
Appreciate
a
the
quick
reply.
break. Shh. You watching Kick-Ons? Hope you've enjoyed Kick-Ons. A little roughy for us. Hawthorn versus Carlton. Chol was huge last week. I think it's Mitch Lewis's turn to stand up. I reckon that third forward gets an opportunity to get off the chain. And 4+, I reckon it's a good price at $12.50. I sense you're all with me on that.
No, you choose, in brackets, over.
Weekend multi. What's your leg?
Hawthorn to respond and cover that line of 13.5 against the Blues. Richo?
Mitch can kick 4 as long as Mabs kicks 2, Richo. So I like Chol for 2+.
Okay.
And if you can't beat him, join him. I'm with Bradley Hill this weekend.
And Cozzy Pickett will kick a couple of goals after being goalless last week. Gee, we've had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
You've been an angry man. Are you okay?
No, I'm good. I'm
He's
happy.
been-
I'm just
he's
going to
been a
study
little-
racing.
I just
been
want to
a little
start
cultish,
hugging.
Jason.
Thank you for watching Kick-Ons. Hey, most importantly, see you next week.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.